Yo. What up, everybody? Welcome to Marrio Esco Live. I'm your host, Marrio Esco. Alongside me is my good friend and co-host, Gil Vargas.
Yo, what up, mi gente?
How do you say manos clapos? How do you say hand claps in Spanish? How do you say hand claps in Spanish?
Why is it that people
manos clapos,
when they want to add speak Spanish,
clapos
they just add a bunch of O's?
I'm not even Spanish. And I know that's whack.
Yo, come on, let me get my joke out, man. Clapos de manos. Can I say clapos de manos? There you go. That's what this is.
The man of claps.
And check this out. The actual word is aplaudos.
Aplaudos.
Which is nowhere near clapos manos.
And our guest host, Brent Tavares, is in the building. What up,
Peace.
What's going on, brother?
You got to clap for the man.
Okay, I can't say hand claps. I'm trying to change it up. I'm not trying to.
Well, hand claps.
I'm trying to change it up.
Applausio. Brent from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So welcome everybody as you guys come in. Welcome to the craziness. Welcome to the Marrio Esco Live show.
Yeah, we went right into the
for those of you jumping in, we're gonna do our best to follow along with the comments and stuff. As you jumping in, if you feel blessed by the show, if you enjoy the show, please share the show. My podcasters, leave a review. Thank you for those who already have. Join the email list. You can check out d2lproductions.com as well. Actually, it's there floating on the screen for you if you need it. d2lproductions.com.
Oh, yeah.
We got some music, some merch. Matter of
might
fact,
feel
Gil,
like you're gonna see
Gil
some
is wearing some of our merch right now.
Facts.
Can you explain what you're wearing for those that can't see visually?
If you've seen the show before, I have it in gray as well because it's dope, comfortable, it's soft.
It's good product.
It's a poly cotton blend.
And it says familia on there. So,
dope.
When you buy the shirt, basically you welcoming yourself into our family. And that's what we want. You know what I mean? So if you do get it, send us a picture. We'll give you a shout out. We love y'all. Appreciate it.
That's what's up. So go check that out. d2lproductions.com. And we got updates and stuff like that there.
But it is soft though, man.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good product, man. I'm not.
Is that a poly cotton blend,
trying to play
Mario?
me on my fabric critique.
It's versatile too.
I wasn't trying to do
right?
that.
It's versatile. You can clean with it. You can Windex windows with it.
What are you talking about? The shirt?
Yeah, it's durable. It's soft.
It's multi-purpose.
Yeah, you can use it as a pillowcase.
Cloth,
and for all my people out there that love using your shirt to clean your glasses,
it's perfect.
This right here
it works.
is legit.
It works.
Perfecto.
It enhances the vision actually.
Yup. You was lost.
All right, cool.
But now you're found. You was blind.
Shout out to our partners.
And now you can
shout out to our partners in our network. We're happy, man. We love it. GOP. I know Brent's mumbling some stuff under his breath over there.
You'll catch it when you do the
I usually catch it the day after, and I'm like, oh, wow. Brent and Gil are just straight talking smack in front of me, across from each other.
The whole time.
Even winking and like throwing hand signals.
Go back to our shows.
Every time, bro.
We got a lot of Easter eggs. Is it an Easter egg if it's
serving them up
as it happens?
Yeah. I see it. I see it. Now I'm paying attention to the screen. I got the screen right there, brother.
Is it an Easter egg?
Not on the live show. You gotta go check it out the video again.
I'm watching.
For it to be an Easter egg, right?
Easter eggs. What are you doing?
We're doing impromptu Easter egg hiding.
You got your own show.
That's what I'm saying. You guys, Easter egg. Hold up. It as it unfolds.
Do you guys have a sub show? Do you guys have a sub show under the main show?
We have a sub show.
Hold on.
Wait. Wow, the Marrio Esco Live is happening.
Now,
I played the fifth.
That's a level up right there.
You know what I'm saying? Just like rappers. Just like rappers have rhymes.
Okay.
In the side of rhymes.
So
we have a show inside of a show.
See, if we were playing skits, I would have played that skit with you guys removing my verse from the beat.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Because you're number 48.
Because you're number 48.
All right, cool. Our partners. GOP, the Bar Podcast, the Prayer Plug, Rep the King Mag. Oh, Rep the King Worldwide.
Ooh.
No longer Rep the King Mag because it has been sold to a new owner. This is public information. They already, posted it. Everybody knows about it.
That's dope.
So they have new ownership. It's no longer Rep the King Mag. It is now.
You know what that reminds me? It reminds me of the Friday movie where he's like, what do you say? Top flight.
Okay.
Worldwide, Craig.
Oh, okay.
Worldwide, Craig.
Craig.
Oh,
That just brought me to that. I don't know.
There it is.
He says that with his whole mouth too. He's like
There it is.
worldwide.
Because he's like, now it's
Craig.
Rep the King Mag.
Oh.
Worldwide, Craig.
Yo, welcome to the show.
Just
Genius.
saying.
We love y'all.
It's
We here.
worldwide.
I'm following the comments now.
Yo,
My
we
bad.
got
My
somebody
bad.
in Dublin listening.
Dublin. What up?
So I guess we kind
up,
of
Mad Love?
worldwide too.
Yeah, no, we are.
Mario Esco live.
It's kind of dope.
We are.
Kind of worldwide.
Kind of, sort of.
Yes.
Kind of, sort
And then
of
we got to get
worldwide.
that dude that does the movie voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Marrio Esco live.
Kind
You gotta
of,
be
sort
like-
of.
Kind of sort of.
One man.
But he has to pause on after the kind of, sort of, just to make sure people can get that. Just to-
Awkwardness.
Mario Esco live.
Sort of.
Kind of, sort of,
Kind of. Little.
worldwide.
Mario
Just
Esco
pause.
live.
Just
You know the thing
Worldwide.
is that we
It's
can
really a
actually
joke.
do that.
what?
We can actually get a dude that we know.
Yeah, we know
that
a
can
guy.
know
Yeah, we
that he
know a
does
guy.
that voice perfectly. We need to do that.
All right,
Mario.
Rep the
Heard it
King.
here live.
Rep the King worldwide. Rap
Yeah.
Remnant,
Mm.
who's having another contest. By the way, if you're a rapper, go check out Rap Remnant. Next
Yeah.
week they're gonna have another contest using one of my beats as well. So go check that out.
Yo, and at the end of your rap, if you do a roar, you get a discount.
Yo,
Well, if you do a worldwide.
you got to roar. You got at the end of your rap. If you can fit it in dope, yo, you're killing it. He knows what's up. He knows what I'm talking about.
we love y'all.
Yeah, we love y'all.
The Bridge Radio, 520 Collective, the Unashamed Network,
We got
GH3 Radio, and Sound the Alarm. We love y'all. We love y'all. We're thankful for the unity. We're thankful for
Yeah.
networking.
I
And
appreciate the partners that wished me a happy birthday too. That
facts.
was fire.
That was fire. Oh,
Super,
by the
super
way,
dope.
happy birthday, bro! I got the
Appreciate it,
perfect
man.
drop.
Hey,
I wish we had like special effects and like things.
now I
like,
want you lit up.
Popping
It's my
out.
birthday. Man. Why you didn't?
Yo,
that
you
would've
shoulda-
been fire, man.
a candle in a.
If you had a
Yeah,
piñata,
it came out with a chuleta plate,
Bro.
man.
Yo, a
What
candle.
if you
and-
just had
and
the
a
drum?
That's why we need a
chuleta.
producer.
if we
Yo,
had the pulley
that's
with
nasty.
the piñata coming down,
What do you mean?
Now that's nasty.
the pulley with the
Yo.
piñata coming down,
The pulley with the
pulley.
piñata.
big old
that
Mario
would've been
Esco
fire.
live fitted hat.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, okay, that would have been dope. But what Gil was saying before you said that was not dope, bro.
What do you mean?
A candle in a chuleta.
It's my birthday.
Cause it's lit.
So,
and it's lit.
so what do you do when you take the candle out? Do you do like what the kids do with the cake?
What do you mean?
You sucking the fat, the
No.
grease?
You want your pork
You're
chop
supposed
frosted?
to do what they do with the cake. They take the frosting and rub
You-
it on the face.
You want
you
wet-
gotta take that
you gotta
pork
take
chop.
the grease. You gotta
Oh, dad, you
That's
want,
a
just-
wild,
you want frosting on your pork
that's
chop?
a wild family tradition, bro.
That's a Why do Puerto Ricans do
That's
that?
a wild family tradition.
Well, actually, I want to say Puerto Ricans. 'cause
Welcome
there's
to Marrio Esco Live.
other people that do that. Why do they take cake
Go ahead.
and rub it on your face for your birthday?
Wait, that's my family tradition. Bro.
Exactly. Spanish people.
Wait. That's my family tradition.
Hold up, what are
Seriously?
you?
Seriously?
Well, I'm trying to be Puerto Rican.
I'm trying to be.
Yo, I work
Did you
with
apply?
I work with two Puerto
You can pull it
Ricans,
off, bro. You can pull it off.
I'm sure you get Puerto Rican a lot. Like, yo, you
See.
Puerto Rican? See,
Sí, señor.
they try to just straight talk
Claro.
fluent Spanish.
Yo, claro,
It's like,
claro's my go-to
See.
all the time. Yo,
they probably spoke for a good 5 minutes.
Yo,
Mira,
you want-
this whole thing, and all
And
he
you
says
spot-
is, see,
You got your teeth, and you got your teeth like this the whole time.
see,
See,
Yeah.
don't even move your mouth.
And the
yeah.
thing
See.
is, since he's smiling, they probably won't take it as him being rude.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. He's
Oh.
like, poor guy, he doesn't know
He
anything.
doesn't know a dang thing.
That guy doesn't
I might
have
know
a
more.
clue.
I might know more Spanish than Mario.
You might.
I might.
See, here's
Yo,
my trick. Hold up. Here's my trick. Can I say my trick?
Spanish off.
Can I
one
say
of
my
these
trick?
days.
Can I say my trick?
I know all food words.
May I jump in?
Words. Good, good.
May I jump? I'm trying to find space to jump in here. I'm
ahead,
trying to
go
respect y'all. When you go back and you hear this, I gave y'all all kinds of room.
It's the
Why
show
you
within
yelling?
the show.
Dang.
It's the show within the show, brother.
Yo, hand
Your
claps.
potassium
Hand claps.
is a little high
Okay,
today.
ready? All right, now that's a breather. See how that
That's a
settles
beat, buddy.
things?
That
It's
was
like, all right,
nice.
cool.
That was
Now I
nice.
forgot what I was gonna say. So dope. That's what's up, man.
Oh,
That's
the hand
why
claps.
Marrio Esco
Straight
died.
slap the nonsense.
Was trying so hard to jump in and tell y'all something, and then I completely lost it. That's why sometimes I be interrupting y'all all the time.
Was you gonna say
Because I'm
something?
like, yo,
Because
I'm gonna lose
it
this.
in a
I'm
millisecond.
gonna lose this. Like, yo, I need like a paper and a pen. I need like
Mario's like that dog up. Squirrel.
Yo, facts. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna
Squirrel,
lose this.
squirrel.
I'm gonna lose this. I know I'm gonna lose this, and I lost it.
Because the squirrel came.
Man,
That happened. I turned into a statue in the middle of
That's a
conversation
Mexican
one time.
thing.
Yo, man, the other day, me and Gil went.
yo, someone said that's a Mexican
forgot?
thing.
Dad,
Yeah,
I do that all the time, bro. All the
Dude.
time. It just be like
dude, that's funny.
clouds.
in the middle
Clouds.
of what you was about to say.
You about to prove a crazy? Yeah, take
Yo,
notes.
and
I
it's,
have to.
it's usually when you're about
From
to get
now
deep
on.
theologically too. You're about to make your point theologically, and you're like,
man. Oh,
I'm
man.
hungry,
You just
and then
like,
that just throws your thoughts all off.
Well, according to our last show, if that ever happens, Googlealo.
Googlealo.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
Google it.
Facts. Did you see our last show?
Did I see it? No,
Dad, you put him on blast, man. That's
Look at this
foul.
guy. He's
But
not
I-
a real fan.
but I listened. but I
not a
listened to
real
it. Okay.
fan.
Yo, but I listened to it. Okay, I got it. Thank you. All right, this is my
So
trick. Thank you.
What's the
Here's
trick?
my trick.
What is it?
So this is what I wanted to say.
Mhm.
How I pass as Spanish
Oh, okay.
because I don't know anything in Spanish, right?
Nothing.
Yo, Brent, you're mad far behind. I can't do it. You got to push forward, bro. Can you push forward a little bit?
Why, you need to see me in the monitor?
I'm like, yo, I got to see Brent, man. I'm feeling like I'm just turning talking to
I
Gil
got a
the whole
creep.
time. There you go. What up? What up? Cool.
Aye.
So what I do is I learn the slang.
The
And I-
slang.
Yeah, and I get
Which
nasty.
ones?
So I'd be like, you know, like the ones that roll off your tongue real smooth. So it's not like si, it's like claro. Like, all right,
Oh,
claro. And they'd be like, oh man, he really knew.
dang! He perfected like what 3
You
or
just,
4 words.
You just do the slang, and they're like, oh, he knows. Yeah, he's it. And they're like,
Dang!
nah,
but
not
then it
really.
backfires because then they start
Because then they
actually
try to
having
like
a
confirm what you
conversation.
just said.
Yeah.
But you say it when you're about to leave.
Yeah,
Claro.
yeah, just be out real quick. Just,
That's not even
just-
an exit
just
word.
run. Just run.
That's not even an exit word.
Just take off.
And
Claro.
no, just so you know, let's translate that into Spanish.
Go ahead.
All right, see you later. Right. And then walk out.
Yo,
Yo, how
I'll tell
you
you a
been?
story.
Right.
Word.
Yo, I'll tell you a
And then
story.
walk out. Like
Tell you a
that's
story about the barbershop.
even in
It just
English
dip.
sounds weird.
Just
Yo.
dip real quick.
Peep.
Claro.
We was at when we was at the barbershop.
Yo, can you
it
help
was
me
like,
move? Claro.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Hey Mario, what was my story about?
You was at the barbershop. Come on,
All right,
bro.
good.
Don't play
Keep
with
it
me.
going. Keep it going.
Don't play with me.
All right.
Don't play with me.
So speaking of
Not
Spanish
today, baby.
and
I'm
coming up
on
with
it.
those words, right?
Uh-huh.
We used to have like 3 Puerto Rican cats that worked in the shop, and they used to talk all the time. And one of the dudes there, white cat, wanted to learn some words, so they taught him "Nos vemos, pai." When everybody
Nos
leaving,
vemos,
right?
pai.
So, but hey, he was a little bit insecure about it. So he'd be across the shop at the back end of the shop. But when homeboys dudes would leave the shop, they'd be on their way out the door. And he'd be like, no vemos, bye. Because he wasn't that confident.
Yo, that's funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that was Mario.
That was me?
Tu sabe.
Yeah, John.
Well, on the
Claro.
other show, he said muscles manos.
Claro.
And
Muscles.
He
My
said
mu-
it means his muscles.
My muscles matter. Let me tell you.
Yo.
Oh,
All
hashtag.
right, yo. We're going to jump into a track here. Ben falling
Amazing.
off a coat of arms, Mission Field. And then we're going to jump back into some convo.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Worldwide.
I've been falling all my life, but now I know I am. Yeah. I've been searching all my life, been found by the great I am. Yeah. You say I'm not what I appear to be. You only see what I want you to see. Got to see right through me.
See them all around me, so easily found me. Try to battle for good while all these demons surround me. Jesus' pieces around me, so his pieces around me. I was broken in pieces till he came peacefully found me. He builds me back up, even though I act up. Even though I see them girls and want more than a back rub. I'm just being honest, you can get with it or back up. The war I'm fighting daily, it don't matter if you act tough.
Every day I'm fighting with my heart, it's tearing me apart. I'm feeling my way, walking through the dark. I think I see a spark, and as I'm getting closer to the truth, I see your only proof. I'm yelling towards the heavens on the roof. I stand without excuse, forgive me. I've been falling all my life, and now I know I Please don't let me go to it. Just be so I don't boast.
Yo, why do I do certain things that I do? And I claim to be following who? I get sick at the flesh and I'm tired of sinning. I wanna be following you. Every day I be battling truth of the matter, and shadow can easily lose.
Got you see right through me. Every day I'm fighting with my heart, it's tearing me apart. I'm feeling my way, walking through the dark. I think I see a spark, and as I'm getting closer to the truth, I see your only proof. I'm yelling towards the heavens on the roof. I stand without excuse, forgive me. I've been falling all my life, but now I know I am. I've been searching all my life, been found by the great I am. You say I'm not what I appear to be. You want me to see what I want you to see. Got you see right through me. How can I fight in the dark? There's nowhere to run. The only light is in your sun, but I can't seem to go to it. Please Lord, let me go to it. Trust me so I don't boast in it. Every day I'm fighting with my heart, fight in the dark. Walking through the dark, I think I can fall. The only light is in your sun, but I can't seem to go to it. Please Lord, let me go to it. Trust me so I don't boast in it. I've been falling all my life. I've been falling all my life. Got to see right through me.
Yo, welcome back. That was Ben Fallen off of Coat of Arms, Mission Field. That was myself, Gil Vargas, singing on the hooks. Shadow and G Wiz.
I could substitute for anybody that's not here
What do you mean?
on the song.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, word?
Word.
Not really, but whatever.
Shadow. Can you do the shadow?
He sounded so confident.
I know.
I could just do
I
it.
mean, I'm not really gonna do it.
It's
or-
part of my podcast personality.
But I'm able to do it.
but if you ask me, I'm not.
That's my professional voice. I've many
That's your
talents.
professional voice.
I'm good at a lot of things, but not great at anything.
Yo, let's jump into creative tip.
Yo, let's do this.
Creative tip. That's a good segue, no?
Yep.
Your segues are
You're
always
taking way too long.
Come
to do
on,
this
let's
creative
jump
tip.
into creative tip. How about that? Like, let's just jump in, cut in. Like,
Mhm.
was that a good? Was that a? It was.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Is that a cut and paste type
I
of
would
strategy?
submit that part to like a Channel 7 News as a, like almost like if
excuse
you're
me,
applying for a job. Like,
Yeah.
this is my...
You can intern as a producer now,
Yep.
just because
Wow.
of that segue.
No, I mean this kind of goes hand in hand on what we're talking about right now,
Yes, it is.
Okay.
right?
Are you deliberately,
Ain't that true?
or it just happened like that? Yeah, I like it.
Ain't that true?
I like it.
This goes hand in hand what just happened right now. This is a great example.
Mhm.
Procrastination. Here's a creative tip.
Procrastination.
Yes, procrastination. Check it out. First of all, first and foremost, I need
You're saying
grace.
that's
Wait,
your
hold on.
artist
Is
tip?
this the artist tip?
Procrastination?
Oh yeah, this is
Oh, you
this is the
forgot to
creative
define
tip.
that.
Procrastination.
Creative tip. We call it creative tip. It's an artist tip, but it's we want to
I want to
broaden
apologize
it.
in advance for this artist tip in advance.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No, this goes hand in hand. I'm trying to tell you.
Exactly.
This
Oh,
is
you
a-
were supposed
this is a
to
great
apologize
example.
for it later.
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
do it right now.
Oh, okay.
No, he was supposed to.
I was just
I'm not
apologizing
following.
in the head because he said the artist tip is
Look at
procrastination.
this. Now, see, let me jump in real
so I
quick.
want to apologize ahead.
No,
because
let me jump in
I'm not
real
sure
quick.
if this is going to be good.
Oh, this is
tip.
gonna be good
Oh, okay.
because all of this was part of this breakdown.
Ooh.
As an
the
example,
bass and the
as an
voice.
example,
Oh.
when you procrastinate, you see how crazy it sounds? Like you can't really segue the right way. You can't even, you're supposed to stay on top of things. Practice, practice, practice. Stay ahead of it. Plan ahead of yourself. Be like 5-10 steps ahead of yourself. Plan ahead. Sound rehearsal. How many of us artists we don't really care about sound rehearsal?
I personally love to go to because
Well, you're an artist who knows better. Like you got to go and
Well, yeah, because
perfect
if
your
you don't
sound
do
and-
that, you don't know what you're gonna sound like, and then you get
Exactly.
up there, and then the mic is either too low or too loud,
or the system is
or
like
the system is complete garbage, So it's like you need to know what you're getting yourself into.
Just the basics, like if you're coming into it just up and coming, like just be prepared for every type of thing when you go to these events. Like you're supposed to be 10 steps ahead of yourself, man. That's what I learned. So I need some grace, y'all. I need some grace. We all came.
So this is kind of like one of them, like
go ahead.
Like this is what's happening, and you should go against it. No, because you're saying procrastination. Like,
yep.
Like the artist tip is procrastination. You should do it. It's awesome.
No,
just don't do work.
Got it. This is another great example, Brent.
Right. So it's gonna take forever. So what we're trying to say is Mario's gonna take forever to make his point.
Yeah, because he's using the opposite.
There you go.
Right.
Procrastination is the cause.
Cause and effect of procrastination.
Okay. So
yes.
I like it. So procrastination.
Yeah.
It leads to destruction and chaos. You got to be 10 steps ahead of yourself.
Even when you repeated it, you still had to use the bass.
I had to, man. I have
destruction
and chaos.
It's so dramatic.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
I think it's important. I think it's
like movie sound.
I think it's important to stress that you got to be ahead of yourself, man. That's all. You know what I mean? Like today, great example. I'm going through a move. I'm staying at work mad late. You want me to be real? All right, let's be real. I'm going through a move.
In a world full of procrastination.
Time out. This is the last time. Let me wake up call real quick. This is the last time you're going to see this studio.
Facts.
Okay, let me wake up call real quick. Let me reel it back in.
Man, why do you have to be a damper?
This is the last time you're going to see this studio. We ain't going to be here anymore.
Damper in the moment.
No, that's not damper.
Artist tip. This is going to be the last time you're going to see the studio. Artist tip.
I'm trying to reel you guys into what I'm trying to say, man. I'm just trying to reel you guys in.
My bad.
Like we're going through a move. We got here mad late, and I'm thinking like real quick off the top, like what could we do for a creative tip, man? I'm trying to help. You know, and trying to be upfront with it. But then I think, you know what? Let's just be faithful with it, and let's just throw out a basic thing. Maybe if anything, just a reminder for some people.
It was like big words. What's
you know what I mean?
Big word for me to
not even a big word. Procrastination is a big
procrastination.
word. That's a huge word for
he's
me.
challenging your brain right now because he's like, that's way too big of a word for Mario. So he was just sitting there trying to think of the most.
I came in the room.
Big word possible.
That's fire.
He was like, "You epic procrastinator!
you
How dare you!"
First of all, I don't talk that way, number one.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't say that.
That's how you start the show. You do kind of start the show that way.
How do I start the show? Go ahead. Break it down.
Welcome to the Marrio Esco Live show.
Sound
Here's
like that
my good fellow,
any
Gil
kind of way at
Vargas.
all.
And my chap on the right of me, his
You know
name is
what?
Brent. How do you say your last name, Brent? I always forget every time you're on the show.
Brent Tavares.
Brent
Tavares.
I'll read it like...
Is that how you pronounce
chip off the old block.
Chip off the old block. He almost looked Puerto Rican.
He almost.
He was
We call him a Puerto Rican.
sorta
Rican.
Claro.
Claro. And then you run.
Claro and dip.
And then runs. That's
Claro and dip.
So procrastination.
Get it.
So that's actually the opposite of it. So
Go ahead,
stay
break
away
it down.
from procrastination.
There you go.
Try to plan things ahead because that's super confusing.
Good. Break it down.
Mario, do you need like a definition of it?
You know how
Noah
I don't
Webster's?
know if you guys know who Key and Peele is. With the president, whatever he speaks, the other guy translates it, and it's way harder. I'm that guy for Mario.
Fire. I love it.
So Mario's like, welcome to the Marrio Esco Live.
Do it.
And you're going to be all street about it?
I want to
That's
represent the culture. And I'm like, yeah, what he really
You got to
means,
be all street about it.
what
Brent.
it really means
Brent
is
on
we
the
trying to
sidelines.
be out here for the people. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
You see me?
All
I don't
that
know.
from Marrio Esco Live.
To my partners,
I'm out in these
I
streets.
apologize. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to use this creative tip for your websites.
Procrastination.
There you go. Creative
Stay away
tip.
from it.
Don't
It's
procrastinate.
dangerous.
We need Mr.
There
Rogers
you
for
go.
that. We need to bring
Get
Mr.
yourself
Rogers
a
in for the
producer.
artist tip.
Get yourself
a CJ.
CJ Rump.
Get yourself a manager. There you go. Creative tip.
No, but that is a real talk though, because especially when you're a father, you know what I'm saying? Or
Are you getting real? Are you finally backing me up, or did I have to
Of
like
course I'm
Oh,
backing
before
up,
you
bro.
before
Sit
you
through that
start,
mental
Come on,
abuse
man.
before you
We're
start,
not all laughs.
wait till he gets it out, right?
Go ahead.
Before you start.
Yeah.
And
Hey, I'm
Mario,
throwing the blows right back.
you need
No,
to
I love it.
add you need to add like a splash sound effect for whenever Gil deep dives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, this day
Would
and
this
age,
suffice?
things need to be fast. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then he just killed me before I even gave my little explanation.
Shot him dead.
Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
So yeah. So in this day and age, you know, we're always busy. Like everything is just go. So it's very hard. It's very easy to kind of get into that vibe and just stay on that train. And then you realize, what did you accomplish? Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
What is it good for?
Go ahead.
What it is
Procrastination.
good
And just like that, you get.
But I'm just saying, like,
Go ahead.
is it not true? Like, you go through a whole week and then you think back, like, dang, I didn't really do much this week. Just besides go to work, come home, go to work, come home.
That's all right.
It is all right.
See,
if you don't have goals, but I'm saying procrastination.
wait a minute.
In
Wait a
regards
minute.
to people who have.
Wait a minute.
I gotta pronounce what with the W.
Wait a minute.
What I mean by
this is
goals.
dope. This is
What I mean by goals is like
I'm a referee, y'all.
aspirations.
Go
Like
ahead.
aspirations to do something.
Bring in the questions.
like
Here we go.
beyond.
We got one on the left. You're right. Who is
media,
saying
like the
beyond the
appearance of people.
regular day-to-day task?
Mhm.
What else are you doing? What other goals do you have? And we have somebody on my right, your left, who
What
is
do you
saying, wait. What's the problem with that? So break
Problem
it
with
down,
what?
Brent.
Break it down.
Tell
With
me,
just working and coming home.
do you feel like working and coming home? There's something wrong with that? What are your thoughts on overachievers or people who have side hustles or side dreams and other things they want to pursue, other passions?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
On
think there's anything
either
wrong with
or?
No, not really. I mean, if you work 40 hours and you go home and you know, sit with your family and you handle business, you know, there's certain people have certain responsibilities that might not allow them to have, you know, extracurricular side incomes or other goals or other hobbies. You know, some people like they own a house or there's things that they got to take care of in the house or like there's certain things you got, depends on how many kids you got. Some you might have orchestra or baseball or something like that. So that doesn't mean you procrastinate certain things. Not saying that you said that, but certain people's lifestyles are okay with them. They're content with that. They're not, you know, some people don't see themselves as pushing forward continually. It's just maybe seasonally or incrementally. So yeah. I don't think there's a problem with setting goals. I think setting goals is great.
Yeah.
But
you can't get caught up in that struggle of doing too much where you do a little bit of a lot of things and never end up really doing anything significant.
So you're saying don't be a master of many trades?
Yeah.
Focus on one? So you're going against that saying?
No, not really.
So then
But for the sake of the show, I will, okay?
Are you or are you not? Because
No, I'm not.
I sort of disagree
Isn't it
in a
student
way.
of
Not
many
completely.
things, but a master of nothing?
Be a student of many things but a master of nothing. I think that me personally, I feel like that's most effective. Like you build up your value because you understand every aspect of what it takes within whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. It gives you a well-rounded idea on how all the pieces work collaboratively together. For me personally, dealing with film and audio and doing all these things and skits and this, that, and the other, like getting my hands on all these things and then behind the scenes editing and color grading and doing all that.
Yeah.
I think it's an option.
Understanding every single part of it, like for me personally, because it fits, it sort of fits where I'm heading toward, I guess, if you will. Like I'm okay with the path that I'm on. I'm okay doing a podcast, doing a radio station. I'm okay with doing that. I'm okay with doing other things. But then somebody told me one time, my boy, shout out to my boy, Just Lou, Deep Blue, shout out to my boy. He told me, he said, yo, don't get mad at people because they don't think the way you think. He made me, he freed me from that way of thinking, real talk. Like at one point I was mad that everybody else wasn't doing all these things that I'm doing. Like how come they don't see what I see? How come they're not doing what I'm doing? And he kind of helped me see that. Like, yo, I was sort of like expecting everybody to have the same type of calling or same type of, you know what I'm saying? When I didn't realize that, yo, this is something that God has given me. Like, what if I can't force that on somebody else? Like, I can't,
He made you uniquely crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, he showed you that you was uniquely crazy to begin with.
I don't, what are you trying to say, man? Hold up. I don't know if I agree with this. I can't trust y'all, man. We got to change the seating arrangements, bro.
Why?
Let's jump into our topic.
But on the other hand, like when you say like you're a student of many things, which is dope and beneficial, but there are some people that are just a master at what they do, and usually we have a high regard for that, right? So you see,
that's their calling.
There's some people that don't have a lot of different widespread goals. They got one major goal and they master that. You know what I mean? So some people that master something end up maybe on the top of their industry. As where some people who come close to mastering a lot of things tend to move around within the industry. Yeah. Which, you know, it's like the game of life. You pick the college route or you pick to go straight to work. But it is one of those things. Like it's not the wrong route. It's just a route.
We're all different things, man. Like you're a barber. I'm in IT. Like Gil, a water guy? What do you call your?
The water boy.
I work for Nestle.
There you go. All right. You know, we all
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah. Everybody got something.
H2O.
I don't know. Real talk. I'm not trying to.
The devil.
Like I know that we all in our minds will prefer to be doing other things, you know, full time and you know, serving in other ways and whatnot.
It would be dope.
Procrastination, man. You're not gonna get where you want to go by procrastinating. Don't procrastinate. Stay ahead of yourself. If you do happen to fall short because you have that anxiety from the world that we're in that is always high demand and wants things immediately, and you feel the need that, oh my goodness, if I'm sick for a few days and I don't post on Instagram, like I'm irrelevant. Like cut that way of thinking out. You know, this is. Please don't think that way. You know what I mean? If you do happen to fall short on your marketing and stuff like that, which we're going to talk about a little later.
Yes, we are.
Don't worry about it. Trust in God, man. Keep serving. Trust in God. Serve well.
That's all you can do.
You know? That's it. Creative tip. I hope that made sense.
Yeah, it made sense.
I kind of struggled through the hoops and hurdles from this guy on my co-host.
What do you
Happy
mean?
birthday, by the way. Did we say that?
Yeah, we did.
I love you.
Appreciate
it. Yep,
man.
and we played the song.
Happy birthday, my dude.
I love you too, bro.
All right, cool.
Happy birthday.
One of the things we want to talk about, Brent, take a look on your right. Look at that screen. Why don't you introduce us to this subject, brother?
Ooh.
Jackie Hill Perry in Bethel Church.
Break it down for us.
Get your discernments
Here we go.
in your mouth.
Now we're going to talk.
Discernment.
Heresy breath.
Now we're going to talk. Let's talk now. Jackie Hill. Bethel Church. First of all, does anybody know anything about Bethel Church at all?
I do not.
I don't either. So we're taking what? A bunch of ours. Would you say is our circle, our community?
Just people.
What do you
mean?
Just people, man.
I'm trying to be careful with how I word things.
It's just some folks who have taken an issue with her support.
There you go. Thank you, Brent. Thank you.
Yeah, support. I guess support of other people that would be deemed heretics in the Christian community as far as theological.
Very good breakdown.
She was seen doing what?
I guess she's she's featured in a conference with some people that are of the charismatic side of Christianity, and so one of the write-ups was that she has preached alongside John Piper and John MacArthur and Chuck Lee and McCrae and Albert Mohler and all these Baptists and reformers.
Yep.
And now that she's actually done something with some people that are basically kind of theologically opposed in some areas from that reform group. So there's some people kind of chiding her online about her decision, about her just being there and being available to, I would assume, preaching the gospel.
But see, I don't understand what the issue is. Like, are we not supposed to go out everywhere? Like, nowhere in the Bible does it say go preach the gospel unless they're unbiblical.
But
unless you disagree with their theology.
Some would argue, some would say, well, this is not her preaching the gospel. This is her locking arms and coming alongside heretics.
But what is she doing at this conference? Like, what is she providing to this?
I think she's a guest speaker, right? She's a special guest speaker.
I would assume she's one of the speakers.
So if she's speaking, then she's controlling her narrative, and she gets to speak on the things that she feels. And if she's been alongside Piper and MacArthur, then the Reform side and those that find her theologically sound shouldn't have a problem if she is using the microphone at this event. Like, I mean, I've heard so many stories of well-known pastors given the opportunity to go to churches that don't agree with them, but they gave them the opportunity. They went and preached.
Yeah.
Why is that a problem?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. And why is that not a problem?
Why wouldn't you? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
that was my question.
If they find this organization to be heretical, but they're giving her a microphone to speak, this is not her. They're not inviting her as a special guest attendee that she's going to be in the crowd and she's only there to market the fact that she's supporting this event.
Yeah.
But no, she was there to speak. And I'm sorry, but if I ask any theologian that I know that is super excited about the word of God and say, yo, if they gave you the microphone at Benny Hinn's church or a church that you are opposed to, would you take the mic? Or would you say, no.
Right.
No, Benny Hinn, I'm not going to.
Are you crazy?
I'm not going to step on
That's
your
like,
toes.
I mean.
Like, of course they're going to grab the mic.
Let's put it in perspective, too. Like, if somebody hit you up, Mario, and it was like, hey, man, you want to come on stage right before Drake?
Yeah.
But you're locking arms with him. Why would you do that?
Are you going to want me to go on right before Drake? You hear, hey. I was about to say a Ja Rule verse. What's wrong with me?
You're going to like ruffle up all the feathers and then Drake just moves it up.
Right, but
sometimes I get jealous of his voice. I'm like, come on, man. I can't do those singings.
But since you're opening up for him, Mario, you must support him.
I'ma say
and that he actually sang that.
That's the closest I get to a Drake record. Yep. You know what I'm saying? All right, my bad. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is that would make you a supporter of Drake, right? No, of course not.
No.
You're there with a specific purpose. So
that's why I don't see the problem.
If you're someone that does what she does, every crowd is your mission field, basically. And who's to say she's not behind the scenes really trying to hash out some deeper things with them, and she's just not going to make a public spectacle out of it.
Yeah.
So we can't infer other people's motives, especially if we don't even have a personal relationship with somebody like her.
Nope.
So
you don't know.
Somebody from Cali shouldn't be talking about
just speculation.
How Mario serves his church if they don't know,
right?
Or how you serve your church,
right?
So in a certain way, we should be concerned about it, and we can express our concern, you know. But I don't think there's no room for us to be assuming things that we don't know.
Yeah.
But the thing is that even I don't even understand why there would be anything to be concerned about, because she's there as a speaker,
right?
Now, if this been broadcasting this like, Jackie Hill gets invited to this event,
well, she's co-pastor,
huh?
She's co-pastoring.
She's co-pastoring this.
I'm just saying, like, for instance, she's gonna take a pastor.
Yeah, like she's actually going to be working
that's
for
different.
that church. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's things that could have been addressed, but she's speaking at this church. They're giving her the platform. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be drawing crowds because of who she is. She's gonna draw crowds. We're gonna be like, what? Jackie Hill's gonna be there? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be there. And so she's gonna draw crowds, and they're all gonna hear what she's got to say. Mm-hmm. You know. So I'm sorry, but if being someone who's reformed myself, I don't believe that that's a problem.
It reminds me of the people that were upset with the performers who went to go perform for Trump, simply because they stand against Trump. Yeah. Like they feel like, yo, you guys sold out, da 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 da. And they were saying, well, how are we supposed to get our point across and really communicate our points of views to them if we're not with them, if we're not building with them?
Truth.
And I think that point is a really, really good point. Like you're supposed to be, if you don't know anything that's going on, circling back to what Brent's saying, if you don't know anything, it's just pure assumption at that point.
Yep.
It's pure all just assuming motive, you know?
And why do we as like a community online largely love to criticize people online? And we don't do it in our own community. Like we'd rather just be online and call people out.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
because when you do it in your community, that means you got to face the person face to face. And it's a lot easier to cower behind a keyboard and say all this reckless stuff, but then they're not going to see you. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to be able to confront you. So they're just like, oh yeah, it's easy to point the finger. You know what I'm saying?
Easy to call somebody else, especially. It's easy to complain.
But you're right, though. They should be doing it more in their own community.
Yep. But I assume that the people that are criticizing, making those criticisms, you know, I would assume that they're having, you know, good motives. You know, I would assume that their intentions are pretty good. They, you know, they want to see holiness. They want to see people that, you know, they respect actually not get caught up in, you know, what they think is heresy or things like that. So I understand it from that perspective.
Yeah.
But we just got to be careful.
The discernment part of it.
We don't own these people. We don't own our brothers and sisters in Christ.
Okay.
We don't own them, you know, and if we don't have like a close relationship with them, and they're artists, and because they put themselves out there digitally, we get the feeling that we know them a little bit.
Yeah.
But then we don't.
You're right.
That's the psychology of it.
Social media has made us kind of rude people. Because think of it like this.
Facts.
Back in the day, if you saw something a little off, you ain't just walk up to them and be like, look, I don't like how that looks. I don't think that's biblical.
Yeah.
And you need to change that. And then walk away.
Immediately.
Like, you don't ever see it, but on social media, somebody posts something crazy and they're like, you know what? I don't like that. I don't appreciate it.
Those dreadlocks
and I don't think that's Christian of you. And I'm like, yo, like, you would never have said that back in the day when it was just face to face, just seeing them on the street. Let them come to church in some tight skirt and be like, you gonna go up to that lady and be like, look, I don't appreciate your tight skirt. And you need to really repent. Now, next time you better.
But everyone's a Christian caller outer.
Caller outer.
Okay,
that gotta call everybody up.
That's caller outer. Christian caller outer.
Can I get some coins for that? Can I get some?
Yes. Where are they? Where are the coins? Right here.
Bling hotline. Hotline bling.
Caller outer.
Christian caller outer. The theology police.
That's exactly how you say it too. That's the proper way to say it.
Christian caller outer.
You gotta. Christian Coloraders. that's exactly how you.
It's like there was a Hellenist
type of species.
There was a Hellenist back in the day, the Bereans and the Christian Coloraders.
Oh, man, the Bereans and the Christian Coloraders. Oh, dude, man,
you need to
Christian
be like the Bereans and not like the Christian Coloraders.
So, what do you guys feel about Jackie Hill doing this? What are your thoughts like?
Honestly, I think it's dope because she went to a place that a lot of people believe are heretical or not sound, and she went and spoke.
Yeah.
If I had an opportunity to speak in a place that I don't agree with, I feel like that's a way to open up that dialogue.
Okay, Brent.
So she might say some stuff that they don't agree with, but now they know where she stands and they can talk about it.
Okay, Brent, tell me the things to caution for. Going into stuff like this, going into areas, being welcome to areas where,
I would just
they could be deemed as heretical. What do you caution?
I would caution my motives too, because Jesus called us to love our neighbor, and we can disagree with some theologically, and it could be a gross heresy, but doesn't mean we got to treat them ill. Doesn't mean we got to treat them wrong. It doesn't mean we got to maybe mock them publicly. So I would say just be wise, especially if they show you love. Be wise and use that opportunity to just show them where you come from, your concerns maybe about
that's dope.
Their theology and where you think that theology leads, and where it might be dangerous or where it might be historically inaccurate or something like that. So you could work with people, especially if they're going to give you the platform and they seem to appreciate you. That's an opportunity to work with them. That's not necessarily an opportunity to, bring all attention to.
But even the latter, even if even if they get mad, you know what I'm saying? You still shouldn't treat them ill. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't know the truth or they disagree with the truth or whatever the case, you still should be showing love to those people. You know what I'm saying? And now go out of your way to make them look dumb or get in your feelings. And try to make them look like they don't know the word of God. Like, oh yeah, well tell me what Ezekiel says. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
I know every jot and tittle in the Bible.
Jot and tittle. What is that?
Every jot and tittle. That is actually from the King James version.
For real?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
jot
crazy.
and tittle.
Jot and tittle.
But
that sounds like a title too. I don't know.
Jot and tittle.
That's in episode 59.
Like
Jot and tittle.
Which one is it?
Real talk.
Jot and tittle or what? What's the other one? I forgot the other one.
Heresy Hunters. Oh,
Coloraders.
Christian Coloraders.
All right, this is something I wanted to talk about real quick. We won't sit on this for too long.
Yeah.
Eshon Burgondy.
But shout to Jackie Hill Perry.
Yeah,
You know,
shout out to Jackie Hill Perry. Keep her in your
appreciate her.
prayers.
I appreciate her, man.
Let's hand clap for her.
Yep.
Stay faithful. Stay doing your thing. Just be cautious as well. Our hearts are wicked and deceitful above all things. We need to be guarded at all times. Use discernment. Coasting through. Yeah. So
Bling,
we're praying
bling,
for you. Now,
Did you say
Eshon.
bang, bang, blow?
Bling, bling, blow.
Eshon Burgondy dropped a Instagram post, and it inspired me to think about this very subject. And I was like, you know what? Why don't we talk about it? Actually, it was you, Gil, who was like, yo, why don't we talk about it? I'm always quick to take the credit.
Yeah, I see that. I'm used to it. I'm just like,
I'm always quick to just give me the credit.
You know, Marrio one time told me he gave me my talent and he could take it.
Oh no, why would you say that?
Actual story.
Why would you say that?
That was
Brett?
back in his prideful days.
That's a lie.
Marrio in his prideful days.
That's a lie.
He did start me off. Like,
No,
he started me off writing.
I take
Like,
no
he pushed
credit
me
for
into
anything.
writing.
He put you on.
So every now and then he'll be like, Gil, I gave you
Remember-
that talent.
he knighted you and
I
everything.
hold it in the palm of my hand.
He knighted you with a pen.
And I'm
He was like,
dude, I am not an infinity stone.
Do you remember that one time I was like, I gave it to you?
I can take it. I can give it and I can take it.
he was like,
No.
nah,
And
I
I'm
gave
like,
you
yo,
power.
You need
It's
to
false.
stop.
It's false.
God is gonna
That's
strike
a
you
lie.
dead.
That's
Wow.
exaggeration.
That's how long we've been friends,
That's
man.
far from the truth.
Like, this dude has been around since I started writing
That's
music.
not even funny.
And he's like, I can giveth. I
No.
can taketh.
Not even.
Prideful,
No,
bro.
no.
I've been praying for you this whole
Dude, they heard I'ma say I do again.
Yeah.
I did not teach you how to
You
sing.
taking
Trust
writing
me.
lessons from the number 48th ranked
Wow.
Christian hip hop.
So Eshon Burgondy drops this post. He says, comment one of my bars you want me to explain, and I'll release a video Friday answering as many questions I can. Use hashtag, and then he puts his hashtag. So it made me.
It's a dope marketing tool.
That's what I'm saying. So it made me think, because Eshon Burgondy is infantry, right? That's his.
Yeah.
That's his. What do you call it? Is it a record label? What is
I
it?
believe it is, yeah.
It's a record label,
Or his
right?
brand.
Like business wise, it's a
Right.
record label. They produce music and sell music
Yeah.
Right.
and go on tour and stuff.
Mhm.
Or would they call it? I don't know. Like, correct me if I'm
I'm not
wrong.
sure.
Do they say this is
Are
ministry?
they signing artists, or are these artists just a part of the label? Because if they're signing, that means they were entitled to some sort of deal, compensation. So I don't know that much.
So who's infantry? We got Eshon Burgondy.
I think
Yeah.
it's the
We
the
got
label or brand that
Jay
he started.
Calabasa. Cabasso,
He's the newest one, right?
Yeah. the singer.
Who else is in? We got
is it
Tone
Tone
Spain. You got
Jeremiah Blige.
Jeremiah
Blige.
Blige. Shout out to my dude Jeremiah
Yep,
Blige,
yep.
and I love you,
Dropping
brother.
that heat.
I love you, brother. He was on a few of my tracks.
Shout out to Jay too, man. There's not many of us out there.
Facts. Okay,
There's not many of us singers out there. you know
I gotta
what I'm
admit I haven't listened, so my bad.
saying? He's dope.
I will.
No, he's
I'm just
dope.
being transparent.
He's fine.
I'm real. It is what it is. You guys can be mad at me.
And he's bald with a beard like me, so it's weird. When I see him singing,
He reminds you of yourself.
He
He
yeah.
was like, yo.
He's like, yo, that's me.
I'm like, dude, this dude took my look. I'm just kidding, man. I don't know. Who
That's
had it
wait a
first.
minute.
you just
that's
standing
me.
there blinking.
I'm like, is that
He's
me?
like, yo, wait a minute.
Who's this man in the mirror?
Oh my dude. As he's holding up his phone.
I can't believe it.
As he's holding his phone up to himself.
Selfie.
Who's this man in the mirror?
Just as
Michael
crazy as
Waxon.
can be.
No, first of all,
Yo.
that's not the right song
I know it's not.
at all.
But I
He
still
just
like that
remixed
part.
it, bro.
And I
That
added
is
it right in there.
funny.
And you're gonna laugh later when you hear this.
What did you say?
You
What
don't
is
need
he-
to know.
No, I want to
It
know.
doesn't even matter.
What did you say? It doesn't matter. Okay.
It doesn't.
You know
You'll
what?
hear back
it
later.
doesn't matter.
And you're gonna laugh.
Okay.
Yo, Mario, I think he
That's
said.
what
I
matters.
think he.
it.
I think he
I
even
like
said,
it. That's
"You don't
fire.
even know. You don't need to know."
Oh, okay.
Judo,
Bro.
no?
Uh-huh.
He let you know. He said, "You don't even know."
So, listen, why am I talking about Eshon?
I don't know.
Yes, because this I believe was a marketing tool.
It is a marketing tool.
Yes, but
It's definitely a marketing tool.
it is.
So it's now Brent, do you agree with me it's marketing?
It seems like Instagram marketing.
Okay, it seems.
It
Why do you say
seems-
seems? Why are you being
Because
cautious?
I'm
I
not
felt like you had to
privy-
like hold your beard. while
I'm
you
not
said
privy
that.
to
It's-
marketing strategies,
okay.
as you can see.
All right.
Oh, I see
All
what
right.
you're saying.
Grace and
So
glory
you're saying
fails
as a
utterly.
naive
Oh, come on.
opinion.
I just got lazy. Busy.
You procrastinated.
And you know what it was?
Man, you didn't hear the artist tip.
No, me and Gil was the divided. He's a man of many
Yo,
little
you
talents. I was
procrastinated.
just trying to master my barbering lane, and I couldn't do more than one thing.
Yep.
I can't multitask. Bro.
Okay.
I can't.
But you're real about that. So
Yeah.
And that's all that
So do
matters.
you feel that was a marketing strategy?
Yeah.
He has an artwork for it. It's up there.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
I was
sure
like-
you guys can't see it.
I was like, I'm about to go listen to his
But it
music.
says, what does it say on the artwork?
Genius.
Brent,
I thought it was genius.
what does it say on the artwork? Ask
It's on the bottom corner.
ask about a bar.
Ask up.
Yeah, ask about a bar.
It's
Oh,
right
yeah.
underneath.
It says, "Ask me about a bar."
There you go. Ask me about a bar. So you got your artwork. You got your comment. He puts his caption. He sends it out. Is that yes or no a marketing strategy? Yes or no?
It is.
It is,
I
right?
think so.
Definitely.
That's not assuming
and,
motive.
and it's a multi-layered strategy too, which is dope.
Okay,
So-
explain it. Break it down. Break it down.
So he's telling people, pick out a bar and I'll explain it. So that opens up his
Streams.
entire catalog. So now they're gonna go back and listen to all his music to find which is the bar that they want discussed.
Yup.
So
Everybody's streaming
those
now.
are all streams or possibly purchases because they're like, oh man, I want to hear his stuff. I don't know his stuff, so I want to buy his album.
And I want to
Facts.
interact with
So it's
Eshon
possible-
so
And I wanna
much.
interact.
I want to interact
and I
with
want to
him.
interact with him.
I need the dopamine. I need the click.
Thank you for saying that.
Dopamine.
Thank you for saying that.
You know what I
because-
dopamine?
Why?
You know what I dopamine?
Killing it. Killing
Those are
it.
them dad jokes.
That's what I'm talking about. I love it.
I am a fan.
So
love
that
it.
right there, I'm
Go
glad you
ahead.
brought that up because that's the second
Brent's
part
winning.
of that layer.
Brent's winning
The
this
second
show.
part of that layer is that he's allowing his fans to connect with him on a personal basis. So he's establishing
Coins.
an intimate
Coin. Yeah.
relationship.
There you go. Look
know
at
what I'm
it.
saying?
Brent is on
Money.
fire.
Coins. It's the truth.
Brett
This
is
is
on
it's
fire.
a multi-layered thing.
Yep.
And then on top of that, he's getting new listeners because now new people are
Yeah.
now coming in and like,
Very,
what do you
very
mean?
smart.
Pick a bar. I don't
Yep.
get this thing.
Very
oh,
smart.
check out his music.
Yep.
Boom. Now
Look
they
at us.
become
We're
fans.
talking
not
about
only
it.
that-
Boom. Like,
Boom.
everybody's
We're
hearing
talking
about
about
it.
it.
Bam. Like,
But not
I'm
only
a slave
that,
to the marketing.
he followed
Good
it up.
job, man.
He
You
followed
got
it
us.
up.
you got the marketing scheme on the show. Bam.
got
There
us.
you go. You won.
See,
And then he's
Claps
probably
for
going to do a
Eshon.
video. I
You
would
won.
assume a
He's doing a
video.
video?
I would think he would do
Oh,
a video
man.
answering some of them questions,
Eshon.
unless he does it like online or IG or something like that.
Someone
But
tag Eshon Burgondy. Tell
I would
him
probably do a video.
Tell him
I
he
think
won.
that's what he's going to do.
Did
He's
you get
gonna
money
do
for
a
streams?
video too. And then that's another thing. He's getting more clicks to his page, more
Yep.
clicks to his sites,
Yep.
Yep.
whatever, because
Of
that's
course.
all going to be connected.
But at the same time,
So it's a
keep
dope-
unfolding it though. Keep unfolding it. What else? What other motives are there? Because right now you're
I'm
doing
not
all
sure.
business. What else is there? Brent, you brought this up actually earlier about
I
his
mean,
motives.
I said all the things that
because
I
he
thought
sees he's very big with infantry being ministry focused.
Right.
So what's the flip side of this coin?
I don't know. What was I talking about earlier?
They're gonna go back. They're gonna hear the bars, and the bars are doing what?
Minister incident.
Bang.
Truth.
So if you keep unfolding this thing all round, it is for. I mean, I can't say it is for, but it's marketing. So for me, it is for money. For me, I don't know, Eshon. I don't know. Hit me
Partly.
up. Maybe,
Partly.
maybe talk to me, bro. I know Tone Spain.
Partly.
Get my
You do.
number. Hit me up. Let me
Have you
know.
on the show?
I don't know. I'm only speculating here. So
Yeah.
forgive me. This
Partly,
grace here,
though.
I don't know his heart. So right now, it looks like Eshon is marketing for money.
Facts.
Looks
It's
like
a business.
That's
It's
what
a business
That's
thing.
what it appears.
Yeah, it's
to
part
be.
of it. It's
Yeah.
it's
It's
one
part of
part
it.
of his goals. Like if I was to talk to him, I would be kind of wary if he was like, "No, that definitely not. I don't want to get paid or streamed or anything." Like I would be like, "Nah, dude, there's something
If
wrong."
it comes with the territory.
I don't know, there's something wrong.
It,
Nah.
it does.
I'm like,
it's absolutely part of the territory.
Yeah, it comes with it, right?
But in no way are we questioning his motives.
No, it's
or
not
heart.
saying. I'm
That's
not
all I'm
saying
saying.
that.
Right.
I'm
I
not saying,
wanted to
dude, it's
talk
all
about
about the
this.
money. But I think this. So our objective here, I'll just be upfront so
All
that
right,
people
go ahead,
know.
say it.
Our objective here is thinking about marketing and ministry and how they go hand in hand, where a lot of people will knock the marketing part of it as a strategy for creatives to earn money or any kind of way to make a living. And they frown upon it because it's so tied to ministry.
Mm-hmm.
Where in the Bible do you see ministry is just free? Like the pastors get paid. Like everybody understands the idea of working for money. You think the pastors are chilling by the sweat of their brow, by the sweat of our brow, by the sweat of everybody's brow? Ain't nobody chilling. We're all working. The pastors who minister are working.
Mm-hmm.
They're working by reading the book and making sure they're preaching us the right way.
And if you don't shape up,
that's what they're
Mario's
doing.
Gonna get the belt and he's gonna get y'all.
Yo, and then for
What's
us,
that rule when you need it?
Oh wow,
With that roar.
That class for that.
dope.
That's dope.
That would have been dope.
But real talk. And then on the flip side of that, there's the ministry part of it. You know, you got the business part of it, but then you got the ministry part of it. So I want to I feel like some people are too much on one side. Like no marketing, no business, nobody gets money. I saw a post. Somebody said it's shameful for artists to get paid for doing what they do, for providing their services as artists, like rapping and singing. You shouldn't get paid.
That's crazy.
I saw a post on that.
That's crazy.
And I was like, there's people out here who really believe that. Like these dudes are not supposed to get paid for doing what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got people all the way on the other side who are like, nah, this ain't like ministry at all. Like this is like, you know, you got both sides. You got some people who are ministry all the way. Then you got people who are wishy-washy and just trying to, and they are locking arms with the world. They are looking for ways out. They are selling out. You got people on both sides doing extremes both ways.
Well, I got news for that.
Go ahead.
Unfortunately,
Wow,
we
I like the way you came in on
in
that,
a
Brent.
system.
Yeah.
And
Good.
I got news for that.
Good.
I got news for that.
Good. He's playing his part.
That's dope, man.
Unfortunately,
It's fire.
we live in
He
a
is
system.
on fire today.
We live in a system that God has put us in that requires us to make monetary gains to move forward.
Hit that,
Ooh!
please.
Yo, Brent for president!
Brent for president!
Brent
You a fool,
for
bro.
president, y'all.
Wow.
Brent for president. Time out. You sound like somebody, you sound like a barber who used to work in a juvenile detention facility.
How did you know?
How did you know?
Because a barber, you're pretty much like a counselor, right?
Sometimes
You're hearing
boy.
everybody's mess, so you're like you're giving everybody tips
Yep.
as you're
I
cutting
missed
hair.
that.
Sometimes I'm a Christian Colorado. I'd be like,
Yes.
Oh, dope, fire,
You know how it
fire,
And they
fire,
get a dope fade.
yep.
fire. I think with these two last subjects between Jackie Hill and Eshon Burgondy, I feel like it's sort of the same type of thing. It's like we can't assume and speculate anybody's motives. We just got to respect things for what they are. If you don't know, it's best to air. How you say it? How you say that? There you go.
Or air. Some people say both.
Whatever.
Error.
Burr.
Don't
On
make
the
an
side
error.
of
Air.
grace. On the side of
Yep.
grace, if that's how you say it. I don't
Yep.
know. Sorry, forgive me. Yeah. On the
Right.
side of grace.
Yep.
Like you don't know, so then why assume the worst? And why kind of like spin a story to assume the worst? It's almost like hungry for gossip.
Especially
and
if you do it
slander.
online. Just
Yeah,
for
facts.
Yeah.
attention.
Facts. Just caution against that. I guess. I
A
don't
lot
know.
of times. it
Was
is.
that our deep dive? I don't know.
I guess so, bro. That was the deep dive.
Was that the deep dive of the day? What else we got on the dot?
Well, let's see.
We got that stuff. That's
Oh,
on
we
there.
got to go to names now
Names.
because we procrastinated.
We're about to get into
What do you
another
mean,
track,
names?
though. No.
Nah, we don't have another track ready, unless you want one.
Dun, 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 dun. No.
Actually, I think. I got
You want to go into Missy Elliott?
Wow.
I rebuke you.
that was his cue. I'm following you, Brent. I hear you. Missy Elliott performs at the VMA Awards.
Yeah, man.
Did you see it?
I saw a piece of it, yeah.
Did you see it, Brent?
No.
You're not a Missy Elliott fan at all? Do you respect her at least for what
I
she did for hip
respect
hop?
her as an artist, yes.
As far as what? Like talent?
Yeah, talent.
Okay.
I don't really want to.
Promote her.
No, I mean I don't like
What
the
do you-
content. Sometimes I don't like her visuals,
Okay.
but like as like a music producer, like
Yeah.
she did her thing, man. Like she's well respected, she's well rounded. She did it. She's been able to do it for a really long time, and that also
Mhm.
shows something in the secular arena.
Yeah.
Like you can be forgotten in a year, but she's kind of, even though she sat back and was in the shadow for a while, she came. Did she drop an album too?
She
Yeah,
dropped an
she
album.
just
So
dropped an
she was
album.
very smart. Very calculated with
Yeah,
her
man.
moves.
So I mean, you can learn from business. You can learn from that stuff.
Facts.
But, you know, I wouldn't take the worldview, but she's doing her thing.
No, facts. And that's exactly why we wanted to talk about it, was because of that very thing that you just said. It seems like, you know, back in the
dope
day,
rollout.
back in the day, it used to be like, and still to this day, there's a lot of people that would say like hip hop is a young man's game.
Yeah.
But then you have OGs like Missy Elliott, I would consider her an OG in hip hop. She put mad work in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jay-Z.
And you have her coming out and relevant more than ever. Yeah. Dropping an album.
Yeah, but that
in the
move that she
spotlight.
did was extremely,
break it down. Go
extremely
ahead.
nostalgic.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? She brought people back to that time where she was at her prime. You know what I mean? So everybody was just like, oh, I remember this. I remember when it came out, you know, and then she's doing the choreography. She's killing it.
Yeah.
And then boom, she goes into her new stuff too. You know
She was
what I
speaking
mean?
in tongues too, right?
Yo,
She was like,
What her
sure from
song sounds like.
Yeah, she was.
I
That's what
told
her
you, bro.
song
She's
sound like,
charismatic.
bro.
She be hanging around with
She's
Tyler Perry in
charismatic.
there.
She was speaking in tongues. Tyler Perry
Bishop
produced her
TD
music
Jakes, yo, she be
videos.
hanging around. Sure from
I'm sure from
It's facts though.
No, but it was though like she brought the
Slain.
little girl that was in her video, but now she's like a full grown adult. So that brought
she
people
brought it
back
back.
to like, wow,
brought it
I
back.
remember when she was like
Yeah, it's crazy.
7 or 8, whatever she
Yeah,
was in
that's
that
I remember
video.
that video.
That's
and then
dope.
now she's like, I don't know, in her 20s, maybe 30s. So it's
I
kind of
love
crazy.
that. You know what I love about it is that you get a sense of community, right? You get a sense, everyone's excited. Like when a Black Panther came out, when Avengers came out, like the whole community, like
Yeah.
all of us culturally were like, we're all gonna see it and we're all gonna talk about it. Like I kind of like that. That's kind of dope.
So I'm saying it was a dope rollout because then it brought everyone back to how dope she was when she was at her prime. So now they're now going to her new stuff and
Right.
receiving it more than ever.
Yeah.
It's different than a regular rollout where they
Facts.
just rely
Dope.
on their star power. Like, oh my God, Missy Elliott is releasing another project.
Mhm.
She knew it wasn't going to be enough, so she just strategically played it in a way where it was going to be received regardless with that move. So
It was a
I
dope
think
move.
I think it was a dope takeaway, like to be strategic about how you
Need
release.
that meme?
Yeah,
The
for
dude that
real.
does that?
The dude, the dude put his like putting his thought on his head, like. But yeah, I thought it was a super creative rollout, and that's what I took from it. Is like, yo, when I release music, how creative can I be to
Yo,
roll that out?
This is not on the doc, but did you hear recently? Now I'm not condoning this or anything like that. I'm just saying a good example. Should I mention it?
I don't know what you're
should we
talking
mention
about
like
yet.
shows
You
that
want
are
to tell
like,
me in my ear first?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like kind of like maybe I shouldn't.
We have sponsors.
I don't know. I don't know what the. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what the how do you call it? Where the guidelines are. But
The guidelines.
50 Cent,
Okay.
the theme song to Power.
Oh yeah, that thing exploded.
Okay, did you hear about that?
Yes, Trey
So
Songz.
talk about that real quick. It's not on the doc, but break it down because I want to use that as an example for what we're talking about.
I thought that was super interesting too.
Go ahead, please.
So, 50 Cent for that final season or final episode. I'm not sure if it was one of the two.
Yep.
I know it's the final something. I don't watch Power. So the final episode, I'm going to say, he played a brand new intro starring Trey Songz, and it was a completely different song. Everything was just changed.
But it was like the same song, sort of. They just changed it a little bit.
Yeah. I think
it was the
he took it and
same type
remixed
of song,
it.
but he remixed it.
Yeah.
And he has different
yo,
artists on it. And now
social media went nuts. They were like, yo,
No.
why'd you change it? No. It's
Yeah,
the
they
last
didn't like
season.
it.
Why would you do that? Like, yo, it went viral. Them roasting that
the new remix.
intro.
The new
And it was, and 50 Cent had to make a statement and say, yo, my bad. I didn't know y'all were gonna bug out like that.
Yeah.
I'll put it back. Fine, whatever. And I thought that was crazy.
But why
Is
he
he-
do it? He did it for a reason.
Yeah,
Is he
he
the
asked
director of the
Trey.
show or the producer?
He's a producer.
Yeah, he's a
of the show.
creator and
Yeah.
writer.
All right.
I think,
He's a
believe it or
producer,
not.
yeah.
A producer.
He got his money behind it.
But he man, now I lost my train of thought.
I'm saying, like, so what was the point? Like a money thing? Like, did he change the song so that way he removed the other guy from the chorus? Like that was why he
So
did
you
it?
said
No,
they
he just
apologized.
asked Trey. Yeah, he just asked Trey to do this just like as a favor. Like
But
I think he
why
just
did he
wanted to
change it?
spice it. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
so he felt like
just wanted to do
oh, so
something
Trey is
different.
He
popping.
got bored.
Not really.
just wanted something.
I'm not.
But
really
Trey is
He
more
just
color.
wanted to flip it up real quick.
Not even. I think he was just probably like, "Yo, Trey, I like the way you sing. You know, I want to
That's so
see what
that's
you would
weird.
do to
There's
this."
something more to that. That's
But Trey
weird.
is not like he doesn't have any rollouts right now. That
But maybe
I know
he
of.
just wanted the finale to have more flair, right?
Yeah, I
If
think
it
he
was
just
a
wanted to
finale.
spice it up. And he did not expect for people to go at Trey that way. Like I'm pretty sure in his mind he thought that was going to be well received.
Mhm.
You know, like Trey Songz did his own little mix to it, and
I'm saying, see,
bombed.
I thought that I was speculating. So when I heard it, it was like broken up. And what I was thinking was like he redid it because he knew it was going to be one that a lot of people were going to watch because it was either the last season or whatever it was. And he knew that was coming. So he removed the other dude because he wanted Trey to be in this one and not the other guy. So because he knew that this one was going to get the one like the most views and streams and all that. It was going to be
possible
that like he was going to actually capitalize on that song, and there was something in regards to that. So like a business.
There could have been more development after the article,
which is very interesting.
But it was interesting either way.
If you're an artist and you create a song, can you then take your lyrics and then record on complete different production and own that too? The same lyrics?
No.
I don't know the answer to that.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you know the answer
sure
to that?
it was
so if
like,
I do it, like you own a label, I come to your label, I do this whole album with you, but then I take my vocals and then I do it on this label with a whole bunch of different beats. Can you do that? Check your phone. I think Jay's calling.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just bugging. No, but can you do that? That's a real question.
No idea.
I'm wondering. Can you do that?
I have no idea.
That's a good question. But I don't think we were prepared for that question to pop up on the class.
I wasn't prepared for the 50 Cent.
He checked his phone to see if he was really calling.
Check this. Before we bounce out, because I know that the time is near.
Yes.
I want to talk about Greta Thunberg.
Thunberg.
Yep. Thank you for correcting me. She
my pleasure.
Sailed from across the Atlantic.
Crazy.
Yep.
to a
16 years old.
16 years old. An activist on what is it? Climate
change.
Climate change.
Those
climate
algorithms.
Change. So is that like
that's the algorithms
global warming stuff?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Like the glaciers are like falling apart and stuff?
Yep.
You know, when the climate changes.
So Brent, is that because it
literally says it in the word.
Is that because we're in a flat earth and so the water has nowhere to go but
that's
spread?
Another conversation for another time. But let's get back to Greta.
Like go just across the surface? Is that no?
I don't know why you asking me. The other one that told me about flat Earth. You asking me?
16-year-old sails across the Atlantic to New York.
Was Mario the one that told you about it?
They're having.
I was about to say that's crazy.
This young girl, she left school and started protesting by herself in front of what was it, the United Nations or something like that. Like she was like protesting outside. And then eventually all the schools started rallying behind her and she created this whole wave of people just protesting and trying to build awareness to climate change and all that. And so what I found interesting was just, number one, her age and how much someone like her age, 16 years old. Like, yo, something's wrong.
That's crazy.
Something's wrong. Like young and concerned like that.
To the point to sail off. Into the sunset.
She thinks she's Columbus.
Yo, she legit sailed off into the sunset from school.
Like my AC doesn't work in my house anymore. It's just getting too hot around here. I'm not used to it.
This global warming
I don't know what to
killing.
do about it. I got the windows closed. The AC's on full blast.
She got pissed.
I got pillowcases. I got pillowcases made of ice cubes.
Outside.
I got frozen pillowcases and I'm still hot.
Stopped outside. Was like, nah,
I can't take it anymore. This climate change is killing me.
I thought that was dope. I thought that was dope, and like her being young and making a stand.
Real talk.
How that 16-year-old sound like a 78-year-old woman,
bro? Because she's ahead of her time. Right? She's more mature than the average 16-year-old.
Facts. I mean, she's sailing across the Atlantic.
She has old lady concerns.
You got it.
I guess so.
I mean, come on.
But one thing she did say,
I got the ice cubes.
One thing she did say in the thing is that she said a lot of the leaders say they want to hear from the people. And now that this has become a movement and you hearing from the people, we want to hear from you now. What are you going to do about it? Is what she said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now that you know what's up, what are you going to do about it? It's sort of, and I talked to you about this, like Jay-Z, what he did with NFL.
I mean,
now that we heard you,
there's another whole conversation of climate change too, but we ain't going to have that.
Yeah. I think more so the principle of what we
can't have that.
Right. I think it's good that she's young and she got the attention. Let's see what the people that are in charge of
The school?
The climate
the fact
welfare?
that the school just completely lost a child and she sailed off to the sunset?
No, she was with professionals. They were with her.
What are you
okay. I didn't know that.
She didn't go by herself.
It sounded like she just bounced from school and was just like, I'm taking this boat and I'm going to fight climate change.
She's like,
I think it was dope. Like she was making a stand. She did that to build awareness and she knew it was going to get attention, right? So there are ways, and she did it professionally. She didn't sail off by herself, 16 years old. She didn't do that.
That's what I thought happened.
So that's not what we're not saying, hey, if you're 16, go sail off.
That's what I'm like.
We're not saying that.
I guess this is cool and powerful, but this is a horrible example
we're
for
not
children.
saying that.
But this is
not at all. She was with professionals.
There's always
they all went off.
and
it was actually a yacht.
These kids now are gonna be like, I ain't playing Pokemon Go. I'm going to go on a boat.
When something makes the mainstream media, there's always an agenda.
I heard it on Marrio Esco Live.
Marrio Esco Live.
Stand up for something.
She's like, stand up for something. I'm going to go on a boat because my mom makes me clean my room.
No.
Yes.
We're not saying that. But I thought it was
control
dope.
awareness.
Building awareness, I thought was dope. Climate change is a whole nother subject, you said, Brent. So you don't want to touch on that.
Not today.
Not today. It's too long.
You can't handle.
That's a can of worms.
That is for a segment where we talk about all the conspiracy stuff. Ooh. Is that going to be your intro?
Wow.
One man? Hold up. Did you say one man?
One
one-man podcast? Is that
maybe
what you
two conspiracies.
Maybe two. Maybe a few more if I feel
They
like
tried to kill Jesus and did. It was a conspiracy.
This is welcome to Marrio Esco Live.
That was conspiracy number one.
Or is he?
Is Mario live or is he not?
Yo, I need to get them pillowcases. Real talk, though.
Pillowcases? What are you talking about?
Those frozen pillowcases.
What the heck?
Because of climate change.
What?
Frozen pillowcases?
You just quoted my joke 3 minutes ago, and you already forgot it?
Wait, frozen pillowcases?
Yes, I was talking about the frozen pillowcases.
You got to do it with the voice, man. If you don't do it with the voice, it just doesn't have the same effect.
Yo,
so yeah,
climate change is for another subject. So we're going to hold off on that. But I did want to, at the end of the day, when it comes to climate change and stuff like that, God is sovereign, not saying that to be irresponsible, but to trust in the Lord and just be responsible.
For real.
Is that not as simple as it gets?
Right. It is.
Right, cool. We can finish with that.
But the climate does change. I mean, every day. In the morning.
He wants to get in.
50. Later on is 70. Back at night is 50.
He wants to dive in.
Climate changes all day.
We already pressed for time, so we out of here. But we love y'all. Don't procrastinate. Stay ahead of yourself.
We apologize
Stay in prayer.
for tardiness as well.
Trust in the Lord. We love y'all. Grace and peace. Hopefully you guys had a good time. If anything, you guys laughed and had a good time. Peace.
Peace.
If you're listening on the podcast, be sure to check out my Facebook music page, Marrio Esco 1. Again, 2 R's in my name, the number 1 at the end, Marrio Esco 1. Be sure to like and follow that page because I like to give updates on who I'll be interviewing and leave a description on what we'll be talking about. And I also like the real-time one-on-one back and forth interaction. If you don't have the time to join us on Facebook Live, be sure to check out my podcast. It's called Marrio Esco Live, 2 R's in my name. Again, you'll see the white silhouette of myself with the cross underneath. Be sure to subscribe to that and follow the link as well to whatever podcast you're using or however you're receiving the podcast, and leave us a review. We love to hear feedback. You can also hit me up at music@marrioesco.com and just hit me up with some feedback and ways that we can improve the show or the things that you like and enjoy. Any type of feedback will be highly appreciated. Grace and peace.